So I can explain some things that I maybe missed. Yeah, like preferably you don't make the two Zerglings on off, obviously, but it's nice to. You can actually kill the SCV if they go like Rax CC. The two Zerglings can actually kill the SCV. So if it's like CC reactor, then it's game over for them. Or like CC Reaper reactor, I think. Then it's game over for them.
Yeah. But it feels like even, just like if they micro the CV, just like delaying the CC feels like it's not like too bad.
Yeah, I think what you do is you go there. If it's like Reaper, let's say Reaper Marine, then what you're gonna do is you can maybe kill the SCV, but if the reaction is fast and they're gonna run away, then you chase it a bit. But if they pull like one more SCV, then you just run away with the Zerglings and you keep them alive. Because then, like the best way for them to play is to get the third CC on location, right?
Yeah.
Instead of their main base, so the two Zerglings can actually delay that even more, which is super annoying for them. Yeah, so you want to keep those Zerglings alive, probably. Also, I mean, the two Zerglings on the map are actually very sick. Like, so sometimes you can scout for the proxy starport because that's like proxy starport
like
Helium drop
back.
is like
Yeah,
it's like one of the strongest builds that. But I never faced it, but it could be like it would probably be one of the best.
Yeah, I remember this from the past because there was times where we played gases in the past, and then and was Puppy special used to.
Yeah.
Play proxy starport a lot.
And they're just nice. I mean, you can just putting them on his third bases, like you can see the Banshee moving out. And...
Yeah.
So two slow Zerglings actually have a lot of impact. On this map, you just put them on Selnagas maybe.
Yeah, because it's also like the thing where like they could, in theory, if they want to blind counter this, like this opening, they could just like send an SCV straight to your third and not even show it. And then if you skip the links and you go there with your drone, then it's...
Yeah. On this map, I think you can take the top. You can take the top base. So honestly, I don't know if you need it.
Yeah, probably not.
But yeah, like usually, if you can take another third base, then no problem. But if you cannot, like for example, King's Cove. On King's Cove, there's only one base you can take.
Yeah.
So you need to make Zerglings, I think. And I still don't know if you can actually 100% block it if they micro well. Because if they run around in circles with the SCV well, then I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, you could here you could I think rush the fourth queen. Honestly, like straight after third queen, you could go fourth. But
so? Yeah, it's not more worth to spend this larva first.
I mean, no. Yeah, you spend larva first for sure.
Yeah, oh, you mean right after it finishes? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but now I think Roach Warren is more important, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you could do both. I mean, yeah, you can experiment yourself. I think Roach Warren is better. But at least you need it versus like this Hellion drop and shit like that.
Yeah, because what I was doing in my last game was like, the build order was kind of similar, I guess, but I kept making queens and got Link Speed instead of Roach Warren. But that's probably not safe at all versus like 4 Hellions.
Yeah, and also like timing at 4 minutes. Go on like, go 4 minutes. So like around here, I walled off with the Evos, right? Like this is the timing where he has like 2 Hellions and a Reaper.
Yeah.
He comes. And yeah, he can fuck you up with that. Yeah, he can fuck you up. So I think you literally have nothing. They can just grenade your queens and put them out of position. So I think you need to wall in this timing. And the 2 drones from your inject in the natural base. Like the first inject from your natural base that goes into the third, it's 4 drones. And those 4 drones, 2 of them need to stay in the wall. That's for the timing. Like because there's no other... Yeah, there's no other drones.
Yeah, then you just wait for your Roach to finish it, right? So then
yeah.
Chill.
Yeah, and I think, and there's also inject in the main base that pops right now, right? And I think with those, you could send them like to the second gas maybe. That's also possible. Like you could make second gas in the main base and send them there, but it starts to be like the problem here is that you wall the natural, for example, and those drones have nowhere to go, right? Look.
Yeah.
Like this happens very often. And I mean, I really don't want to make a gas right now. But this is gonna happen, and I don't know what to do about it. Very often.
If you, instead of doing this, what if you instead of rallying to your third, you just rally to the natural, and then when the roaches finishes, you just transfer to the third. Do you think it's
Yeah, maybe that's the way.
because it
Actually.
feels like when you look at this game, like if you don't take damage, you feel so far ahead.
Exactly,
Yeah.
I agree. Like I lose so many games for no reason. I actually can't believe it. Like because I feel like I can lose 6 drones and still be ahead, but I lose 20 drones just for no reason.
Yeah, because like here, like you're 6 gas and fully saturated like before 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, it's
Like
the opening is crazy. I think it's
yeah,
a bit OP honestly, but there are counters. There's a lot of bullshit they can do if you have no link speed and you're gasless.
yeah.
Also,
But like you can
on maps like Abyssal, it's even better because you just can
yeah.
wall super easily. Or Neon
Like
Violet.
you could start your fourth at like 4:45 as well. So it's like
Yeah, you can.
it's
Yeah.
kind of
Also
decent.
versus, but it's also hard to scout, like you said. So for example, versus 2cc, I think you need to have. There's a lot of builds. For example, they can go 6 Hellion and 1 Medivac with like 6 Marines.
Mhm.
And then they put the Medivac into your main base and then they run by your natural or the Fairy Braids.
Yeah,
So versus that, I think you need like 8 roaches, maybe. Like 4 in the
yeah,
main, 4 at the front, and also all of the natural. And just
yeah,
you need to be like mentally prepared for this.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
hard, like honestly.
it could also be annoying, like even like Banshee openers, BC openers, because you only have 4 queens.
I mean, you can deal with it. For example, like I try to scout with the Overlord at 4 mins, like you always do.
Yeah,
And then with the lair, you try to make an overseer. But you can make one, like I usually make one more queen the moment I see it's Banshees or something like that.
yeah.
And if it's Battle Cruiser, then I usually just make a lot of spores. Like 2 per base, maybe.
You're not worried
But
about.
again,
Yeah, I guess you're not worried about BC Hellbat because you have roaches, but
yeah, no, it's like
yeah.
you could of course just make more queens, but if I don't have a scout, I
Yeah.
usually just start making more spores at some point, pretty early.
Okay.
Like yeah, if I'm expecting something like that, at least like 2 spores per base because it's usually gonna be BC. But they're also gonna be versus Banshees. There's also gonna be good versus basically anything. And you go into like I play roaches usually, roach into lurker. So the spores are just gonna be useful anyway later. But they're always gonna be useful, so there's no reason not to get like a couple more. Like 2 in your main base, 2 in your natural or something. But
Right.
yeah, maybe
Yeah.
I don't like queens. I like skipping queens. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's my style right now.
Yeah, I like it a lot in CvP, but CvT it feels like
Yeah,
it's so
yeah.
easy
I
to
mean,
just
but
randomly get fucked if you don't have enough queens in certain
yeah,
points.
exactly. This matchup is kind of hard for me right now. I'm not sure. But with this opening, this is the only opening I can kind of make work because I cannot play normal anymore. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
hard.
yeah, same. Like I watch Cyril's games from like Hoster Cup and stuff, and he's just like basically playing the same. He's mixing in some roach builds as well, but like he's just floating larva to afford the queens in the
Yeah,
early game,
like the
and it
problem for
feels
Cyril is that he was also playing this 15 hut, right? And that was his success in
yeah,
ZvT. But right now, people like Clem also figured it out. So his 15 hash doesn't work. His normal macro is worse than it was.
yeah,
So it's kind of hard. But this opening is pretty base for sure. Like I
yeah,
don't know. I don't have like a easy way to lose for Zerg. I haven't found it yet. For
yeah.
example, the
Like
Terran
yeah,
can, if let's say they scout you with first Reaper, they can go third CC on location, fourth CC on location, double eBay, like as greedy as possible. But I think you're still gonna be basically even with the Terran. Or yeah, I mean something like that.
yeah. I mean, and if they do that, you could in theory just do like a roach, like
Yeah,
eight
you
roaches
can. Yeah, I
across the map.
actually
So
exactly. Yeah, I also had this build where I go like fast second gas, and yeah, I go like 10
yeah,
roaches and send it across the map.
yeah. I
From
mean, you can.
exactly this build. Exactly this build.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can probably just play the first 3 minutes exactly the same, and then just have a bunch of branches from this position, right? Where you just like you take an extra gas into like some roach gravity play or something like that, or go fast layer.
Yeah,
and do roach queen drop or whatever.
yeah, I don't remember if I do like 3 queen or 2 queen, but yeah, I have like a very, very nice timing from this also.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, you can probably go lair. Yeah, lair queen drop roach all in, something like that.
Yeah.
Versus
this
like
looks
Banshee
very good.
openings.
And you also have a lot of options going into the mid game too, where you can either go like roach speed and like 1/1 timing, or you can go into Ling Bane, or you can go Cave Bob, or you can go.
Yeah, I think the best is probably roach into lurker, in my opinion. Or maybe the best is, let's say they're even. The roach into lurker and roach into Ravager Linkbane. I think is the two best.
Yeah.
But you can also go into Ultra, but I don't like it as much, and maybe you can go Muta, honestly.
Yeah.
Because
maybe.
you actually have fast gas saturation on free base.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you saturate the minerals so fast, you can get fast gases. But
Yeah,
Muta
like,
is just pretty garbage.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, like anytime I play Muta, I feel like if I did the same but didn't play Muta, I would just be so far ahead. That's like I feel every time I play Muta. If I just had the exact same like base setup, but I wasn't making Mutas, I feel like I would be chilling,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. All right, cool. I'm gonna practice this a little bit.
Yeah, I'll play it then. Send me the replays.
For sure.
I'm still. I mean, I mostly lose with this because of my stupid mistakes, honestly. Like, I forget to wall. Usually the problem is like the distractions. So,
Yeah.
they fly in a medivac into your main base and then a Hellion run by.
Yeah,
Or
but I
such,
think you
like,
can. Yeah, at that point it's probably a bit more difficult. But like I think maybe during the early game, like like keep rally to the natural, wait for the roaches, and then you do a transfer.
Yeah, so those 4 drones right now from the natural, I think those 4 always go to the third, always. The ones that are going right now, those 4, because and 2 of them make stay in the wall basically. If you see Hellions at least.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest you rally to the natural, like you say.
Yeah, and then do a transfer. Yeah.
Yeah, transfer. And then the third queen comes back to the natural to inject again. Yeah.
Yeah, this looks good.
Yeah.
Looks very good.
You have like 7 drones more than with normal opening, I think. Because your natural is 10 seconds faster, so that's 1 drone. You don't make 4 Zerglings, or at least 2 Zerglings, so at least that's 1 more drone, let's say.
Yeah.
But you can, in theory, skip 2, then it will be 3 drones. Then also your injects are 10 seconds faster than normal. So you have, well, basically 10 seconds faster, 6 drones. What else?
Yeah.
Your third base is faster, so you also get 1 drone from there.
Yeah.
You
But
inject
like
your
also
third base instantly, so.
Yeah. And basically every single inject is faster, right? Than they would be in a normal.
Yeah, and
Because
also
you
you
have the
start with
energy.
double inject. You also start with double inject instead of 1 inject.
Yeah.
So you like straight up have like 6, 7 drones more than with a normal opening.
Yeah. I was also thinking maybe instead of doing the what you could do with like double gas because of this problem right here. Like what if you just had a second gas coming up and you rally these drones into the gas and then because this feels like the big like you said before, this is the big weak point like right here. And the first 2 Hellions and the Reaper.
Yeah, but I think those 4, I think you want to mine from the third base. Like, I'm pretty sure you want to mine from the third base, at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, going second gas right now, it would be a bit...
Yeah, I wouldn't feel great.
It wouldn't, no. But yeah.
Alright.
At the same time, if you go into Lurker, you are like super gas starved. So I would experiment with that for sure. Like, pretty early second gas. But I think the 4 drones from the natural always go to the third, and then they inject from the main. Just you get second gas, I think.
Okay. So maybe we just do the long distance trans. Cool. Long distance mining here. I wonder if it's worth it to do this one trip with this guy. Maybe it is. Yeah, skip the links this time. Okay, and yeah, this drone should go to the third. It's a little bit on the later side, but actually kind of okay. So I think this drone is the one we rally here. Probably should have made an overload here before. Yeah, this is the drone, yeah.
Oh yeah, one of those two needs to be an overlord.
Yeah.
In the main base.
It's probably gonna be a little bit late for this inject now.
Yeah, I think I go like drone and then overlord in the main base.
Then we do this, I guess. Inject.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now the gas is too early. Alright, in the road turn. Okay, I need to go back there and fix that. So this larva, which should be
Yeah, overlord.
I feel like this is too early, this gas drone, but maybe it isn't. Maybe it's fine.
No, it's too early, but it doesn't matter. It's not like you can do anything else with
Yeah.
that drone. Yeah, 303 is like nice timing. But yeah, you could get 4th queen first and then Roach Warren.
Yeah.
If you're feeling it.
Yeah. Do you think I should wait? Where am I
One to
supplied?
the one queen this should go to the third already, yeah.
Okay.
Or your supply
And then
block.
one more round of injects and then. Do you think I should make this queen before this hatchery? On like 42?
What?
So, like here we're waiting for the hatchery to finish with supply, right? So do you think one of these, instead of one of these drones, I should have started the 4th queen? So I go 42, 4th queen?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, you go queen and then on 44 supply you get an overlord or even 2.
Yeah, probably 2 because
Yeah.
you're gonna sack this over as well pretty soon. So.
Yep. Well, and you're gonna do so many injects now, so that, yeah.
Yeah.
I also have the, like, even more, I refined it already quite a bit, so I can give you some tips.
Sure.
Because, like, the moment your Roach Warren is finished,
So it's 43 Roach Warren and then 44 or 42 Queen.
yeah, something like that. I mean, I'm also not super tight with it. But
Yeah. And this Queen, do you leave it in
Yes,
the main base for the next inject or do you.
yeah, I sent it to the natural already.
Okay.
This queen. And one queen
Okay,
to
so
the
this-
third.
Yeah.
And now this inject from the... Okay, yeah, you make overlords, right? 2
Yeah.
overlords, maybe?
Yeah, there
In
were
the
two
main...
links. Yeah.
And now inject from the natural to the third base.
So I'm just, okay, now everything is right. Now I should make 2 overloads with the next.
Yeah.
We do this as well.
Yeah, and then the inject from the natural and the main base is gonna be like drones. Only drones. And then from third base you spend like 1 larva on a drone. And after that
Yeah.
it's roaches.
Okay.
Yeah, now you go
This
double
guy.
inject, yeah. You want 1 queen in the natural, instant inject. Like those 2 queens that you sent, this should be also injecting natural base.
Oh, so like double. Oh yeah, double inject here, right? Okay. I see. I know you want to make the
Yeah, and
roaches
those
from this hatchery. Yeah, right.
Yeah, from the front ones. So drones at the
Yeah.
back,
Yeah.
drones from the main base, and roaches from the natural and the third base.
It's gonna take some practice to get this done, I think. But
Yeah.
okay, until now. Wait, I didn't actually go back even further.
Yeah, because you want to inject right now instantly to bases.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so only one drone you want to send it, so it's already on time for instant inject. They cannot really do anything about it. They only have
Yeah.
one Reaper maybe
yeah.
at this point.
Okay, made two overlords. Now you want to go here. Yes, this is already a little bit late, but we're gonna start sending this overlord in. This guy was supposed to inject here. Drones here.
I very often forget to send in the overlord. Very often, like that makes it even harder.
Yeah.
Also, making second gas would make it even harder. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very hard build. Like very
So
hard.
yeah, I also forgot to leave the drones here for the Hellion run by.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
very
so
technical,
there's
very
like
technical.
you're very over. Like there's a point where you have to do fucking everything at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
But I have a fully saturated third at 410, so
Yeah, so it's it's pretty sick if you get it right.
yeah.
But for example, my problem also is at 4 minutes, I either forget to send in the overlord, or I
Yeah.
don't look at it when I send it in,
Yeah.
and I just lose it and I get supply blocked. So it's difficult. But I think you need to send it because you need to know if it's 2cc. Because if it's 2cc, then you need to make more roaches. You need like 7-8 roaches, I think.
Yeah,
Also,
this is
if it's
difficult.
2-1-1, you can skip spores, and you need to get like 12 roaches for the first 2 medivacs.
Yeah.
So like you need that scout, pretty bad.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, it's difficult. I don't know how to do it exactly, honestly. Like I try to streamline it as much as I can. That's why I just leave like 2 workers at the wall off.
Yeah.
Sometimes I make 1 evo. Like the moment I see there's like 4 Hellions, I make like 1 evo and I just leave it there. So I don't need to make 2 double evo every time.
Yeah. Because I was wondering, I'm just gonna try see how it feels. So we make Overlord, take a gas here. I just wanna see how this ends up feeling.
Yeah, it doesn't feel amazing, honestly. Like this is definitely not gonna work out because you still have injects from the main base that's gonna have to transfer.
Yeah.
And the Hellion run by can hit you before you even have a wall of up.
Okay. A little bit messy here, but I'm just gonna try. So
Like
4
right now,
roaches.
2 Hellions and a Reaper running right now, and you're fucked.
Even with 3 queens here, you think we're...
I mean, you probably can handle it, but it can be pretty bad.
Yeah. And then now we do like a transfer like this.
Yeah, and you forgot to send in the overlord. So
Yeah.
so it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
Your overlords also need to be like pretty well positioned.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to find out how to balance my economy here. Yeah. I mean, this is definitely safer, right? Just oversaturating the national and
No.
doing a big transfer. Don't think so?
I mean, the way you played it, like you're gonna lose to Hellion Runbys. Like he doesn't really change anything.
Like, I mean, I could make the Evo, I guess, and just have the 2 queens here.
And what about grenade?
But yeah, but it's only 2 Hellions, right? So,
Yeah, but like,
so
look,
let's see.
when do you transfer? When do you transfer? Let's say he already has like 4 Hellions.
Yeah, so I'm still oversaturating this space. I don't transfer until the roaches are out.
I mean, you have to
But,
play this. You will understand what I mean. You have to play this a bit.
yeah. But I mean, like, now I
When
can do the
you,
transfer right with the roaches.
yeah, like you think you're safe, and then you lose to like Hellion Run by every single game, no matter what you do.
Yeah.
But like, if you have overlords in good positions and you see the Hellions come, and you make the wall always on time, and you, like, for example, you don't keep the drones in position. Like, they need to be in position. You don't have time to pull them to your natural ever.
Yeah, but
So
doesn't
I'm
matter.
just saying.
I can just make the Evo chamber right now, like preemptively.
Look. If right now the guy with 4 Hellions, let's say, he runs in right now with 4 Hellions. He's running in right now. What
With
do you
4
do?
Hellions.
You don't. Yeah, 4 Hellions and a Reaper.
So then we got like gas first reactor, right? We have 4 Hellions by now. Over here.
Yeah, I mean they can do that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I could have my queens. I could have all 4 queens here if I see it coming, right? Or the 3rd queen could be here. Or the 4th queen could be here, and the 3rd queen can be here. Right? I've already done
But
the
you're not
inject in the 3rd
you're
base.
not injecting. You're not injecting third base. Ah, no, it's
Mm,
injected already. Okay.
yeah, it's injected already.
Yeah, I mean it's yeah, sure, it's safer, I guess, but
And it's only
yeah, no,
it's
I
only
agree.
7 seconds until the
I
roaches
agree.
pop. So we just keep rallying here. Like if he goes for this drone, I can just take a gas, whatever, right? And he can
I
attack it
agree.
if he
Okay,
wants to.
no,
But
it is interesting. Yeah, interesting for sure. Yeah,
and sure, we're floating some gas, but we can always spend it on this, and then double evo faster if you want to, or we're gonna have the 1 evo to make fast +1 carapace if you want to. Or you could maybe even go Spire if you wanted
it's
to, but
yeah, floating gas is not a problem. It's really not.
yeah.
Like the moment Lair finishes, you get Infestation Pit, Roach Speed, Overseer or 2, and all the gas is gone. Yeah, I mean, okay, it looks. But I would like I think I would always put this first inject into the third base though. But
Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
I'm not doing it here as well, right? Just doing it here and then going back to the natural. But maybe then instead of doing this drone here, what if I just make an overlord there? Is that too late? Might be too late, right? Overlord.
no, it's not too late. It's not
Yeah,
too
so
late.
just make an overlord here instead, right? And then you have nothing. You really don't care about your third at all, because you're making the roaches from there anyways, right? So these drones are going
Yeah,
here. Like
yeah,
yeah,
that's
these
interesting.
drones
Yeah.
also. Yeah. And you can see like the drones that you would use here, like one of these drones goes and make an evo. We would have 3 queens sitting in the natural with an evo. And then we have
I mean, yeah,
like 4
if you
roaches
put
popping.
4 queens, like you can, yeah.
The only downside I guess is that we will have like slight delay on the next inject on the 3rd. But that's like a fairly small delay.
Like you
Like
could also, yeah, like
maybe
double
if
inject
I
your main, maybe.
what if I make the 4th queen at the 3rd instead of in the main? So we make it at 44 instead. So we just spend this larva into drones and make the 4th queen here instead. It's gonna be a little bit later.
No,
But
really? But
yeah,
don't you want to put the queen from the main base down?
you do. So that's a. Is this strictly CVT build? Yeah, it's for CVT. Okay, let me try it one more time from the start, and then we do some CVP replays.
Okay, I'll be back.
Yeah. Okay. Make one overlord here. It's a little bit late, so let's go back. Okay, we started the queens, we started this. Okay, let's go from here. Oh, actually, let's go back even further, because I didn't have both my queens started there. So I think we do like this, and this, and this we make an overlord with, I think. That's a bit better. And then this guy goes to the third. Could just rally this drone, but it felt a little bit off. And now we skip the supply block here. We can spend this larva right away. I prefer this, I think, quite a bit. Okay, let's see if I can remember everything. So third queen. This one goes here. Guess we can over with this one. And this guy. Send this guy out to the third. This, and now we do one overlord. And then we do one Evo chamber. These guys get rallied into this. Make an overlord there. Spend this larva. Ah, we forgot the fourth queen. We forgot the fourth queen. Yeah, the AI is getting inflated stats for sure by us doing this, or the bot. Okay. Overlord, drone, this. Lord, spend this larva. Keep spending the larva. Do another inject here. Yeah, a little bit messy, but okay, we made 4 roaches. Now we can go back into droning again. Sack the overlord a little bit late. We have 4 roaches. Now we can do the drone transfer. A pretty big drone transfer because we're about to get fully saturated here anyways. We still have a fully saturated third at this time, which is kind of insane. Yeah. Just keep droning. Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this. Start this. Just delay our fourth a little bit, the way we did this, but
It's okay. You don't need the fourth.
yeah. And this didn't feel too bad. We're still fully saturated pretty quickly.
Like right now, we might need to get a lot of spores, maybe more roaches. So you need to be a bit flexible.
Yeah. I think I personally would probably make another queen here, so I have to inject or creep spread queens at this stage. You can do this, overseer, overseer. My lair was kinda late though. I mean, yeah. You obviously have better economy when you do the drone transfer right away. But
Yeah,
this
yeah, you
is
probably can do
a lot more
both
solid.
if you play versus somebody that likes playing aggro. Because I've played versus guys that, for example, don't do Hellions at all, and then you just have a free early game.
Yeah.
Like 2-1-1 or something. Or some of them play like 2 Hellion, and they just sack the 2 Hellion, and then they go into 2-1-1.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've got a lot of those guys. And then you feel pretty bad when you have like... You don't transfer or anything, and then they still run by you to Hellions, kill like a couple drones. You make 4 roaches for nothing. Oh, great. But yeah, I mean, usually, if you don't totally mess up, then you have like very fast saturation. It's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, this feels very good.